known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They go right back to Tracy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. They go play action here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. They'll throw it. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Throwing on 2nd and 6. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force. Brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. A play fake now. Hurts to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Touchdown, Philadelphia! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own and tie it here early. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Connects with Slayton. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Tracy once more. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's a throw. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Working quickly here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Quincy Williams has it. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT. Partner, I am not sure what I liked more here. The interception itself or the creativity on the return to take it over 60 yards the other way. That is the literal definition of a field-flipping play.
And how about a momentum-flipping play in this building as well? You go from one offense having a red zone look to the other one being inside the red zone in a span of just 2 snaps. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's stopped out of the 16 after a small gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And it's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 13. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has it downfield, working the left. It's a foot race. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants need only one to take the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giants football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Dropping back to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. Neighbors with a catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Giants trying to add to their lead. First down, ball at the 36. They run. Here's Tracy. Makes a cut. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
63. Go Silver, right? 73. 73. 63.
First down, a run with Barkley. Juke the defender. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here's Hurts. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Hurts setting up to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Yeah, and the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. As this play ends, we see someone in some discomfort out there. Oh, that's the tight end, Dallas Goedert, who they're coming out to look at. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. Barkley's got it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Josh Sweat making the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a first set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hurts now from the gun. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They've got a man in motion.
73.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Completed left side to Samuel. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. This is Tracy. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go, 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A play fake now hurts to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants have some new life in the 4th. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Tracy. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Giants down by only 3. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Now go left side with Tracy. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him at the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
They go right back to Tracy. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants have taken the lead late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Smith. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 4th and forever coming up. Throwing now. Stays upright. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in